Ah, Canada, the land of politeness and poutine. But don't let that friendly demeanor fool you. Our proud nation has a history of flexing its muscles when needed. Picture this. The year is 1812, and the world is about to witness Canada's resilience in action. Now, close your eyes and imagine. It's 1812, and the United States is feeling feisty. They declare war on Great Britain, which means Canada, that polite cousin up north, suddenly finds itself in the ring. It's like a friendly family feud turned intense. The War of 1812 was like the ultimate game of capture the flag, and Canada was not about to let that flag go. In one corner, you have the Americans, eager to expand their territory. In the other, you have the British and Canadians, ready to protect their land, their maple syrup, and their Timbits. Volunteers from the Canadian militia stood tall, forming a formidable force. These folks were like the original Avengers, minus the flashy outfits. But oh no! In 1813, the Americans took Toronto, or, as it was known back then, York, in an amphibious victory. The Canadian militia led by General Roger Hale Chief had to make like a hockey goalie and retreat. The Americans even had a 6-day-long moving sale, looting and torching buildings. They basically threw the worst housewarming party ever. Talk about a fire sale. Fast forward to April 27, 1814, almost a year later, and Toronto was back in Canadian hands. The British and Canadian forces swooped in, giving the Americans a taste of their own poutine or medicine. Fort York was captured, and Toronto was spared from further chaos. Revenge, as they say, is a dish best served with a side of Canadian politeness. The war wasn't just a Toronto-centric tussle. There were epic battles, like the Battle of Queenston Heights, where Canadian grit shone through. It was like a dramatic dance-off, but with muskets instead of moose. And let's not forget the siege of Fort Erie. It was like a really intense game of hide and seek, but with cannons. Now, brace yourself for a plot twist, the infamous burning of the White House. Yep, that happened in 1814. The British and Canadians took the phrase hot property quite literally. They gave the White House a makeover, and let's just say it was a bit more fiery than expected. Revenge was definitely on the menu, and it came with a side of extra crispy. But here's the twist of all twists. Despite all the fiery drama, Canada and the United States managed to patch things up. They put the war behind them like two friends after a heated game of Monopoly. Today, they're BFFs, exchanging goods, laughs, and the occasional hockey player. So, in the spirit of camaraderie, a peace monument stands tall in Bladensburg, Maryland, reminding us all that sometimes even the fiercest of battles can lead to the sweetest friendships. The War of 1812 wasn't just about cannons and chaos. It was about resilience, camaraderie, and the unbreakable bond that emerged from the smoke and rubble. And there you have it, folks. Canada's not just about politeness and poutine. It's also about standing up when it matters most, and forging friendships that withstand the test of time, even if they start with a bang, or a burning White House. As we wrap up this captivating journey through Canada's past and the War of 1812, I invite you to join our forces. Like, share, and subscribe to Discovering Canada. Your support fuels our historical explorations and keeps the spirit of camaraderie alive. Just like the bond between Canada and the United States, your actions make a lasting impact. Let's march forward together, leaving our mark on history one click at a time.